Hello friends, welcome to Gardening with Creekside. Y'all, you know I keep it real with you. I am not gonna lie, this has been the busiest week getting the garden center ready. I personally am exhausted. Our team, they are giving it everything they have and they are tired too. So today we're not gonna show you the grand, big, exciting things. We've done that, we'll do more of that. Today is behind the scenes. This is real life. These are the little details that we are taking care of that make a huge difference. Maybe they're not the big noticeable ones right away, but the love is in the details, right? So that is what we're doing today, my friends, because there is a lot of little things going on. Of course, the barn construction, right? So we got to clean up our mess. We got to make it a nice, hospitable, warm, welcoming environment for our folks who are coming tomorrow to come in. So behind me, I have got Jackson. He is obviously in the cat. So at the house, you know, we have a fire pit on the back patio, and Jackson constructed these two bins for me that hold the firewood underneath the garden shed so that it doesn't get wet. Well, all of like the framing lumber is not treated, right? So the scraps make great firewood. So he is cleaning up and helping his mama get some good firewood for future fires, and he is taking care of that. Jerry is cleaning up because we need to make, again, this a warm environment and not a construction zone for everybody. So we're getting all the tools put up and put away. We've got little pots to take care of, those last minute details with all the little containers. Mimi is here. Oh my goodness, Mimi is all fired up. She is so excited that the garden season is back rolling. So she's got some projects that she's working on. So we'll take a little look and see what she's doing. Just those last minute details, y'all, you know. So that is what we're doing today. So come have a little behind the scenes tour with us of real life here at Creekside for that final push before the grand opening for this season for 2026 here at Creekside Nursery. All right, my friends, so we are making some sweet progress here at the nursery. We run on caffeine and Jesus around here, if you don't know, especially in times like this. So I have got my vanilla latte here to give me an extra boost this afternoon. One of those little last minute touches that we got to do, I got to kind of faux plant the water trough here at the barn. If you're coming and you see like containers like this and the plants are still in their containers, they're faux planted, feel free to buy them. You don't worry about messing up my display, but I want to show you just how you can have a beautiful like shade container, or this could go directly in the landscape, honestly. The perennials in the front were here all winter, right? So they overwintered here, but we had some sort of, I don't remember what the evergreen tree was. We just didn't like it that in there, and it was faux planted too. So we pulled it out, put in, I think this is like the Steed's holly, so it's a soft touch holly, along with the Florida Sunshine Elysium, and then the new Aspidistra that we just got in. Are they not gorgeous? I mean, look at that. They have just the very slightest little speckles on them, and this is different than spectacular. So we have got quite an assortment of Aspidistra / cast iron plants for you. But yeah, so this would be a great landscape, or if you wanted to put it in a huge pot for the shade. This does get morning sun, but isn't it beautiful? Just so welcoming. And then of course you have to have the hellebore, because the hellebores are in full bloom. So this is Penny's Pink, one of my favorites. I mean, let's just be honest, they're all my favorites. But yeah, Penny's Pink. So again, not planted, it's just a pot in a pot. All right, let's go check in on Mimi, because she was over here, and there she is in the signature garden. So that's the good thing about when you get down to the last little nitty-gritty details. Some of this is, those little details are that, let's go this way, that each person has kind of something that kind of drives them crazy or that they want to get done. So Mimi's thing that she wanted to get done is she is coming into the signature garden and she is cleaning all of the stained glass ornaments that are in the signature garden. So in each of the 4 perennial shrub beds, we have stained glass art from One Eared Cow, which is a gallery in Columbia, South Carolina. And Mimi noticed that they were quite dirty because they stay out year round. So she was like, I know it doesn't drive anybody else crazy, and this is not top priority, but it's driving me crazy. So she is taking off each one, and then she brought her own little wash station. So she has her little wash buckets down there. One has soapy water, one has clean water. So she's taking them off one by one and getting them nice and clean, and then putting them back into their original spots. My friends, so we are wrapping up the day here at the nursery. It has been a good day, not too much of a hustle, which is very much appreciated after all the hustling we have done this week, but it's all those little details that make the you know, those lasting impressions. And of course we have to have good Southern hospitality here at Creekside, so we cannot wait to welcome people, all of our old friends, our new friends. It is hard to believe, but so exciting that this season is here. I'm telling you, spring is going to be here before we know it. And to kind of kick off the season, Megan, our middle daughter, who loves to bake, she saw a lemon cake recipe on Instagram. So she made everybody, like the entire, for the Creekside team, this beautiful, let me see if I can get the camera, just a second, this beautiful lemon cake. And yeah, so half the team is still working, and then half the team is ready to go home because we're sending people home early because, you know, we got to be here bright and early tomorrow. So that's why there's only just a little bit of cake cut out, but it is going to be devoured very soon. So anyway, it's been a good day. Last night I was exhausted, but a good exhausted, because, you know, running a business is not for the faint of heart, but the rewards are just, they abound and, you know, outweigh all of the good hard work that we do. But hard work is not bad, right? But also resting is important. So we are going to go rest and gear up for tomorrow, the opening day. So by the time this airs, obviously we'll have already had our opening day. So this Saturday, when you see this, which will be February the 28th, will be our quote last Saturday only, and then beginning in March is Wednesday through Saturday, and that's the same every week until December. So from 9 to 3 every Wednesday through Saturday we will be open. But anyway, as always, we so appreciate you. Thank you for all of your love and support. Come see us. We'd love to see you. We'd love to meet you. And yeah, y'all have a fantastic day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.